We have speaking session 5, and a trainer for it is Mr. Shafiq Mohammed. These are a few instructions for you all. Make sure you have a stable internet connection and a noise-free environment, for which we recommend you to use your earphones for the best experience. Also, respect your instructor, your classmates, and yourself. Be respectful and professional, and do not write anything inappropriate in the chat box. Moving ahead, these are the 3 memberships that are available to you at Ubergrad. You instantly become a bronze member when you get yourselves registered on the Ubergrad website. And apart from that, we have the silver and the gold memberships. Also, um, I'll be sharing a coupon code using which you can directly upgrade yourself to the from basic to the bronze membership at a discounted rate, which would give you benefits like 4-week IELTS course, 1 AI evaluated IELTS mock test, usual university recommendations, free profile evaluation, counselor support. And for the upgradation, you can directly go on the website of Ubergrad and get yourselves upgraded over there. So moving ahead, we also have free profile evaluation, which is done by our experts, which consists of university shortlisting, course recommendations, country recommendations, which are made according to a student's career strengths, academic strengths, career objectives, future aspirations, requirements. Moreover, we also have recommendations report customized for the students according to their profile and requirements, and doubt clearance regarding the study abroad process consisting of shortlisting, applications, scholarships, etc. Moving ahead, you also get these free live classes. So, first, free live classes on Friday, 11:30. Shown from Monday to Friday, 6 to 7:30, weekly special test, and 4-week course with learning, reading, speaking, and writing.
Ma'am, the voice is breaking. Hello? Your
Hello.
voice is
Yes,
breaking.
Is it better
Yeah,
now?
ma'am. Yeah, it's better now. Yes. Thank you.
All right. So we also have PT classes from 6:30 to 7:30 with weekly tests
Ma'am,
and
your voice
4-week
again break.
course with
Ma'am, you're not audible.
Yes, ma'am, it's still happening actually. So there's some, static coming in between.
Okay, so is it better now? Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
All right. So we have free GRE live classes, which goes on from Monday to Friday, 8:30 to 9:30. It's a 2-month course. So for getting yourselves enrolled for any of these live classes, you can directly go on the website of Ubergrad and get yourselves enrolled there. Moreover, we also have one-on-one IELTS classes, which is when you upgrade yourself to the gold membership, and it's just for ₹5,999, and you get 20 hours live classes, class recording, daily class worksheets, session tests, and mocks. So it's a very good opportunity. If you want more mock tests for your practice, you can always avail this facility. Moving ahead, these are some of the achievements of at Ubergrad. Now I'll quickly show you the website of Ubergrad. All right, so this is the website of Ubergrad. Over here, you can explore a lot of information related to various countries, universities, courses, and examinations. We also have free profile evaluation. Under free profile evaluation, you can book your slots according to your preferred date and time with our experts. Also, we have talk to a counselor option, AI country recommendations, AI course recommendations, test preparation stores consisting of live IELTS, live GRE, live Duolingo, and live PTE classes, some additional services for the students, and blogs are uploaded, so you can check out these features which are uploaded on the website. Now also we have recordings, the sessional tests, and the handouts of the various sessions that are conducted under various modules. For that, you can directly go on to your name, go on to IELTS Academy Comprehensive Live Classes course. On clicking on that, it would direct you to this particular page. So as you all know, we have 4 modules under IELTS listening, and writing. So, for example, you want to access yesterday's recording. So yesterday I had a speaking session 4. So directly go on speaking, go on day 4. The first option would be the handout option, and the last option is usually the option to the current recordings of that particular session and the module. All right. So in this way, you can access the recordings, the sessional tests, and the handouts of all the other sessions conducted under various modules. And I'll also share a Telegram channel link in the chat box, using which you can join the Telegram channel. Over there, also, a lot of information would be provided to you, and sessional tests would also be available for you guys, so you can access those as well. So that's it from my side. Now I'll quickly hand over the session to our trainer for today, Mr. Shafiq Mohammed. So, sir, good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma'am. Thank you so much.
You-
Yes. So, hi guys. Very good evening. I hope you all are doing well today. And today is our last session for speaking, which is the fifth session. And whoever has missed sessions before, you can always check the sessions or the previous sessions in our website, like ma'am told. So don't worry about it. And how you can also ask by the end of the call if someone has missed or someone has joined now, or the information was in between little cranky, isn't it? The call was. So if you still have in accessing the website, you can always go ahead and do that. Okay, ask in the end. And we were discussing part 3 and part 2 questions. No, part 2 and part 1 questions yesterday, and we'll discuss part 3 questions exclusively today. And also, first we'll go ahead with some part 2 questions. Okay, let me share the screen. And bear with me, I have a little cold and cough, so please, if at all anything goes wrong, I mean, nothing will go wrong, only my voice is a little bad. Okay, so even if I sneeze in between, please excuse me. Okay, so we discussed some questions about part 1 questions the other day. And yesterday, I asked many of you guys to, prepare on some questions, isn't it? Yes. Describe a book that you have read recently, and describe your favorite childhood memory, and describe a hobby or that you have, and yes, what is that hobby all about and all, right? So also, uh, I gave you a question, talk about a challenging experience you faced, isn't it? So we are going to discuss quickly on these, and then go to part 3 questions. So those who have joined today, or those who don't know completely what speaking is all about, don't worry. I'll just do a very quick recap, or just a basic information on speaking. Speaking has 3 parts. We call these parts, sections, as parts. So part 1 is introduction with basic questions like on your work, or in general, what do you like and all, about food, accommodation, or very general questions about you. Okay, after introduction, they'll ask these questions, like 4 to 5 questions, and it will go on for 4 to 5 minutes. And then part 2 is a topic round. Like, you can see a topic in front of you. You will be getting a topic on a page where you need to look at the topic and speak on the topic for 2 minutes. So there, the preparation time is given for 1 minute, and you need to speak on the topic for the length of 2 minutes. We all have done jam sessions, right? So here, there it is just a 1 minute to speak for just 2 minutes. Okay. So after part 2, part 3 questions will be there, and part 3 questions are nothing but follow-up questions on part 2. Okay. So what are those follow-up questions? We'll look into it later. First, we'll go with part 2 questions. Can you please raise hands? Those who want to speak on these part 2 questions, you can raise hands. Okay. And it is first come, first serve. So let's see who has raised hand. Okay. We'll go with Gul Afshan. Gul Afshan, are you there? Can you start speaking? Hello? Gul Afshan, can you hear me? Hello, Gul Afshan. Fine. Let's go with Hemant Chirupuri. Hemant, can you unmute yourself? Ma'am, can you allow them to speak? They're able to speak, right? I mean, they can unmute themselves, right? Okay, Hemant is also not responding. Let's go with Sudharani. Sudharani, Sudharani, are you there? Okay. Guys, can you hear me? Can you type yes or no? Hello.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Very good. So just checking whether I'm was audible or not. Okay. Uh, are you not able to activate your microphone?
Yes, sir. Now we can.
Now you can, right? Okay, great. So let's go back to our topic. So, a topic is okay. Describe a book that you have read recently. Okay. So let me see who has raised hands. Guys, you can raise hand now. Yes. Very good. Okay. We'll go with Saloni Bharati.
Good evening, sir.
Very good evening, Saloni. How are you?
Sir, I'm great. What about you?
I'm good too. Thank you so much for asking. Then, Saloni, where are you calling from?
Sir, currently I'm calling from Punjab, and
Okay.
I'm really from Jharkhand. I belong to
Okay.
Jharkhand.
Good. Okay. So there's a topic in front of you. Describe a book that you have read recently. Would you like to speak on the topic?
Yes, sir, I would love to speak on the topic. Thank you for giving me a chance.
1 second. I'll even switch on my recorder, not recorder, sorry, stopwatch, because you need to speak on the topic for 2 minutes. Okay. So let's
Okay,
see
sir.
what length of time you're going to speak. Okay.
Okay, okay,
So,
sir.
but I'll be stopping you once the 2 minute is done. Okay. I'll be saying thank you. So you need to stop it. Okay.
Sure, sir.
Yes. You can start now. Yes.
Recently, I have read a trilogy, which is basically a series of three books. The first book was The Girl in Room 105, which written by Chetan Bhagat. There are different genres that book cover in it, such as addressing the stereotypes and political issue and the issue about LGBTQs in that book. The plot was very well written and very engaging. The characters are also in developing throughout the book, throughout the novel. The plot was based on an IIT coaching class tutor who was also a UPSC aspirant, also a UPSC aspirant, goes to visit her ex-girlfriend on her birthday and finds her murdered. The characters are very important in this novel because they are very well structured, and the motive of the characters are very strongly mentioned. The case of and the Saurav is the most important character in the book, and it's all about how a person finds give justice to his girlfriend. I definitely recommend this book to the person who loves murder mystery and puzzle solving and suspense, because the book hold really suspense and engaging matters. And also it had helped me also because I wanted to get into the reading habit. This is the first book that I have read, and it was so indulging that it also took two other books for me to read, which becomes a complete series of
Thank
this.
you.
Thank you, sir.
Very good. So did you complete the entire book?
Yes, sir. I have
Thank you very
completed the
much.
entire series of the book.
Okay, so what one thing which you learned after reading this book? One good message.
The one good message that I have learned entire the series of the novel is that whatever happen is definitely is for the reason. You have to understand the reason, and based on that you have to take decisions. You don't have to just you don't have to sit and cry for whatever which is happened. You have to take a next step, how you have to move on in your future.
Definitely. Very good. Very good. So, Saloni, you have done a great job. Your grammar is perfect. I have not seen much of grammatical errors as such. So only here and there some, singular plurals. Okay. When we
Okay.
talked about two people, you said these two character. You said, or
Oh yes.
people you need to say these two characters. Okay. So it's very rare, very rare. Okay. Very rarely I can find some mistakes in grammar, but otherwise, what you're speaking, which tense you are in. Usually these stories are in present tense. Okay. Present tense, sometimes present continuous. Okay. When you talk about
Okay.
a story, when you talk about a novel, so these comes in present tense mostly. Okay. But
Okay.
otherwise, you have a very good idea of grammar that I can see, and pronunciation also is up to the mark. So every part of the subject, or I mean, every part of the word, or every word in the sentence is purely understood. And also lexical resources. Lexical resources means vocabulary. You also have enough of vocabulary where you can actually portray that, yes, I know how to speak with different kinds of words, or different range of words. Okay, different range of vocabulary you've showed, like for example, indulging, portraying, all these kind of words. Okay,
Yes.
so the area where you can improve is little bit on fluency. Okay,
Yes.
well, the only thing is, what the entire story is all about. You need to talk in such a way that the opposite person gets it in the first go itself. Okay.
Okay. Yes, sir.
When you tell a story to a kid, how it should be engaging. It should be, without any see, even the best person, best speaker in the world also can say or the hampering in between the, or the gap in between the speech is all fine, but it should not be shown in such a way that, okay, it is annoying. So fluency is what you need to work on. It only
Okay.
comes when you start. For example, if you take this topic, write 15 to 20 sentences on it, and just go through it once, or just a proofread it, and that will definitely print. Obviously, it is that you have written that topic, isn't it, on that topic?
Yes.
So
Yes, sir.
it will be, stored in your mind, and that will improve your fluency and thought
De-
process.
Definitely, sir.
Okay, very good. Other than that, you're good to go. I believe that you are a scorer of 6.5 to 7 mans easily. Okay, and
Oh,
above that in speaking.
thank you. Thank you so much for the feedback, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. So let's go with the next caller. Guys, you can raise hands one more time, please. Yes, Sudharani.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Very good evening, Sudharani. So I can call you Sudharani.
Sir,
What can I call you? Sudha or Rani? Rani?
sir, myself Archana, sir.
Oh, yes, you
Uh,
were there yesterday, right?
yes, sir.
Okay, Archana. Yes, Archana.
Yes, sir.
So, can you tell about this topic which is there in front of you? Can you talk for 2 minutes?
Yes, sir.
You can start now. I'm switching on the timer.
Sir,
Start. Yes, ma'am.
sir, yeah, are you giving time for preparing or to present the topic?
To present the topic because I have given this topic
Sorry,
yesterday, isn't it?
sorry. Actually,
So,
yesterday I left in middle of the class.
oh,
So,
is it? Okay, I'll
yes,
do
sir.
one thing. Sudharani, you can come back. I'll take a caller in between. I'll take another person, and then after that, I'll speak to you. Will that be okay? Meanwhile,
Okay,
you can talk.
sir. Okay,
Okay,
sir. Sure, sir.
so that you'll have enough of time for it.
Okay,
So
sir.
let's go with TV. Who is TV?
Good evening, sir. Am I audible?
Very good evening. Who is this?
I'm Tanya.
Tanya.
Yeah,
Okay. So Tanya, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. How are you? I mean, I know you've been great.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So it's is that where you calling from, by the way?
I'm actually calling from Bangalore, sir.
Oh, great. So
Yeah.
what do you do, Tanya?
Oh, I've just finished my nursing, so I'm looking to finish IELTS and hopefully work abroad.
Oh, so why all of a sudden to go abroad?
I
I
mean,
have
working prospects are better there and salary-wise too. So, all things considered, that would be a better option career-wise.
definitely, definitely. So, and why did you choose nursing, if I may know?
I mean, I ideally wanted to work with people. I actually wanted to join the army. My parents said no. So this was the next choice, I guess. So yeah,
Great, great serving people, right?
yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
always. Nice. So, Miss Tanya, there's a topic in front of you. You need to speak
yeah.
on the topic for the length of 2 minutes. I have
Yes, sir.
a timer with me.
Okay,
It's a stopwatch,
okay,
and you can start now.
okay. Good evening, all. The recent book that I have read would be Gone Girl by Gillian. Actually, the genre topic of the book would mainly be like a psychological thriller fiction kind of. Whole plot is based on that. The plot would mainly include two characters, a husband and wife, called Amy Dune and Nick Dune. So the first chapter of the book is mainly it's their fifth wedding anniversary, and husband has gone out to get the wife a present. He comes home and the wife is missing, and there is mysterious circumstances in the house that usually indicate to either a homicide or a kidnapping. I mean that's I really don't want to give the book away. So that would be the starting of the book, and I'm sure everybody would be interested in reading the book. I personally really loved the book. It was very, very unexpected, the ending of the book. It's a psychological thriller, and I'm sure you'd actually find the movie on Netflix if you really want to, if you prefer a movie over a book. And I would really recommend it to a lot of people because it keeps you on your toes, the whole book, and how well it's written, and what can I say? The whole plot of the book is written in a way that he or she will the author will make you finish the book. And I've actually recommended it to my brother, who's not really a voracious reader as me, but he has taken on the book and hopefully he will be finishing it soon. And to talk more about the plot of the book, it just starts off. So, like I said, it just ends with the wife gone, and then slowly you get inputs where the husband doesn't really like the wife, and he was planning to divorce the wife
Thank
on the
you.
day of their anniversary. Okay.
Yeah, 2 minutes is up. Very good, Tanya. So you just stopped somewhere around, 5 or 10 seconds before, but
Okay.
otherwise
Okay.
you are a person who can tell stories. Okay,
Yeah.
so
I.
that's really good. So your grammatical range and accuracy is good. Pronunciation is good. You have enough of lexis, that is vocabulary, and fluency is also up to the mark. Really good.
Okay.
Okay. So all you need is you need to give the examination as soon as possible.
Okay.
Yes, I need to,
Thank you.
and you're really good with other three modules also: listening, reading, writing, and obviously speaking is what we were discussing. Okay,
Yes. Okay.
so you can go ahead with it. And what is the band score you're looking for?
I need above 7, sir.
Above 7. Yes.
Yeah.
So you're into service industry, right? Definitely.
Yeah.
You'll
Yeah.
be
Sure.
speaking with the patients and
Yeah. Yeah.
true. Very good, very good. And keep it up. You keep up the same spirit, and
Thank you,
speak
sir.
like
Thank you.
this in the examination. You can score, 8 bands. Really,
Oh, okay. That's
very good.
great. Thank
So
you,
I
sir.
don't know about your writing and
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. I mean, the speaking domain at least. Yeah.
yes. So you need to work on that too. Definitely,
Yeah.
all
Sure, sir.
modules will give you the band score, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
as far as speaking is concerned, you're awesome. You can go for
Okay.
it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Yes, Archana.
Sir, yes, sir.
Yes, Archana. So you're back. So Archana, can you tell me about this topic a bit?
Sure,
Your
sir.
time starts now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving. So now I want to discuss about the book which I had read past 1 month. So the
Mhm.
book name is Skills Win Mastering. It was written by Dr. KVSG Murali Krishna. It's all about the skills that we acquired to know and the personality development and some autobiography of great peoples and some silly things that we should avoid in our lives and some personality developing skills that we should know about from our freedom fighters and some people and there are some stories which might give us to inspire and should avoid some bad things from our society. That means don't join mobs. There is a story in with this title, don't join mobs. That means if a group of people there in a particular area, we should not join with that mobs. Like if there is a if there is a talk about any bad words, like I want to tell about a story that a 12 years boys and 18 years aged boys and 60 years aged boys are there in a group. If the bad words are repeated by the youngsters, the elders should stop them and they should the discussion should be stopped. Then the youngsters will grow in a positive manner. If the elders encourage those discussions, the youngsters will go in a wrong way. That I learned from the Don't Join Mobs. It's a good title, I think, in this book. And also, I learned about so many personality development skills like religious preparations and some punctuality and do's and don'ts that we should learn to get success in our lives. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for giving this opportunity.
So, what is the moral of this book? What does it teach?
So actually, it teaches about the skills that we should acquire to get success in our lives.
Very
And if we are confused about our goals and something to
yeah.
discuss in a presentations, that book gives some what I exactly
Ideology.
say means uh,
Ideology.
ideology and some perfection, sir. Perfection to our lives.
Okay. Wow.
Yes,
What is the
yes,
name
sir.
of the book again?
Skills Win Mastering. It was written by that Dr. KVSG Murali Krishna. That I was bought in my intermediate, sir.
Okay. He's been mastering. What is it?
Skills Win Mastering.
What is the first word?
Sir,
What is the first word? First word.
skills, sir. Skills Win Mastering.
HILLS, right? Hills.
SKILLS.
Okay, skills.
Yes, sir.
Skills.
Win Mastering.
Okay,
Life skills book,
skills.
sir.
Okay, skills when mastering. Okay.
Yes, it's a life skills book, sir.
Okay, got it, got it. Very good.
Yes, sir. Eighth edition of this book, sir. I am studying eighth edition of this book,
Okay, you've
and
been
also
reading
book
eighth
contain
editions.
many moral stories, sir. Language
Uh,
quotes.
very good. So you have a very good of habit of reading, isn't it? So when did you develop this and where did you develop this?
Sir, actually, my grandpa is a book. Actually, he is a good reader, sir.
Oh, he loves to read
Uh,
books.
yes,
So
sir. So many
yes,
books he will read. Doctor, not doctor. I think he is Tripuraneni Ramaswamy Chowdhury. He written so many books, sir.
oh, is it?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Actually, he is our older people of our generation, sir. Our ours is a Tripuraneni family, so he has written so many books, and we got that.
That genetic, where genetic,
Uh,
extension where you also love to read books. Have you written any
yes,
book?
no, sir, no, sir. But I'm
Okay.
trying to. I have not so many. I have some articles and doing some patents. Trying to write a book. Not now. I will write in my masters. I think.
Okay. So maybe you're going to submit theses on there. Okay, very
Yes,
good.
sir. Yes,
Very
sir.
good. So
Thank
Archana,
you.
I love your confidence and the way you speak and all. It's really good. The clarity of speech
Yes,
is good. But the only thing is here and there, you're thinking for words. Okay. So
yes,
that's
sir.
why fluency has hampered a little, very little. Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
what to speak again? You also need to work on these. I mean, you said people somewhere. Okay.
Yes, sir.
People is only one word, but it tells about it's a plural word, isn't it? So
Yes,
again,
sir.
people's is wrong.
Okay, sir.
People, children. So mostly these are the two things where people go wrong. Okay.
Yes,
But
yes,
if you say children's books, that is correct again. That
yes,
is children's books, apostrophe S books. Okay.
yes,
Here, people's verdict. So people's verdict means related to the verdict is related to the people, isn't it? So
yes.
apostrophe S is okay, but here when you spoke, it was you had to say people only. Okay.
Okay,
So
okay, sir.
you said peoples, but that only one time you said. Next time you said only people. Okay.
Okay, sir. Sure.
So you knew what where to not to make mistakes. So just be aware of this a little bit, and also uh, somewhere you used ed form instead of somewhere you said encouraged instead of
Yes,
encouraged.
sir.
Okay.
Yes,
So just be aware of which tense you're speaking. That obviously, if you're speaking in present tense, ed forms won't come. So that is what I felt. Other than that, you know what to speak. And you have also spoken for a length of time, more than that. Okay,
uh,
that is really good. So just work on these few things, and fluency is only getting hampering because here and there you were just thinking about little bit of what to say and what not to say because all the emotions, all the sentences are flowing in your mind. You just want to keep it one by one. You just have to keep it
yes.
one by one and say it. The story.
I'm thinking that which word suits in these sentences.
Yes.
The way
Don't think
I am
don't
thinking,
think
sir.
much. Whatever it comes to your mind, just have that free flow of thoughts. Just don't. I mean, in writing, we can think of good things and write it. But if
Yes,
you want to speak, we have to speak at a go without
okay.
thinking of anything because that will interrupt, and also the person is listening. The listener will actually lose the concentration if you break up your speech. Okay. So otherwise, your speech is good. Only the fluency is getting hampered because you're just thinking of what to speak and what way to speak. Don't
Yes,
think
sir.
of that. Whatever it comes to your mind, just speak up, and that will do. And just take care of these, past tense and the present tense things. Otherwise, it is
Okay.
good to go. You're good to go. Okay. And
Okay.
practice on different kinds of topics too. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yes, I told right. If
Yes,
you type in Google, you'll get hell lot of topics. Like just type part two topics of IELTS or IELTS part two topics. You'll get somewhere around 50, 60 topics. So just go through those topics. For example, prepare on one topic, write for a length of 20 to 30 seconds on that topic, and then read it. That
oh,
topic will be in your mind. Okay, and then after that, try to record it without seeing. So
okay.
after recording, again you'll hear yourself where you're going wrong. This is called self, awareness or self learning.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. Thank you so much. Very good. Good.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Let's go with Maya Bharati. Bharati, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Bharati, where are you calling from?
I'm from Patna, Bihar.
Okay. So what can I
Yes,
call you?
for regarding IELTS exam.
No, what can I call you? Is it Maya or Bharati?
Oh, sorry, sir. I'm not listening. Maya.
Maya. Okay. So, Maya, why do you want to write IELTS or write this exam?
Um, for studying in foreign country, that's why I'm pursuing for IELTS exam.
Okay. And which country you want to go?
Ireland.
Ireland. Okay. Very good. And what do you want to pursue there?
MBA, management course.
Okay. Okay. So, Maya, you have a topic in front of you. This is a part two topic, and I want to speak on the topic for 2 minutes. Can you start now?
Okay, sir. So currently, I read a book that's the story of Helen Keller, and the book name is The Story of My Life. And this book is based on the value of perseverance. Uh, firstly, she became an icon of perseverance and untiring struggle throughout the world. When Helen Keller was 22 years old, she still motivates and guides thousands of people and unfortunate blind and deaf children for whom there is only darkness and silence in the world. Uh, but sometime when she lived in isolated world, but until Miss Sullivan came to open up a world of communication to her, and there is a girl with her that taught her some sign language just like braille and lip readings, but still she was a wonderful fighter, and somehow he just overcome his frustrated and when he feel helpless, but after all this obstacle and blindness, she became a she said a example of for her that
Okay, thank you. Maya, I think you have you're reading from somewhere. Are you reading from any screen or anything?
no sir.
Okay, I felt like the naturality of the speech is missing. It's like you're speaking like this. If I speak you like if I speak like this, Maya, where are you calling from, and what do you do? Is it correct, or is it sounding good? If not, see, correctness is something different, but it is not sounding, in a flow, isn't it? So I want you to speak in such a way that, obviously, when you tell stories, the fluency should be in such a way that the interest of the listener should, get the listener should get it. The listener should catch your pace. Listener should catch your story. So here, I feel that there are a lot of gaps in between, and also a little bit of MTI is there, where you are saying that book, older, but and pronunciation for came, you said calm, cam, you said, not not even that. Yes, cam, you said. So pronunciation error was there. Okay, and he become or something, you said. So there was even some grammatical error too. So I need to work on. I mean, I feel that you need to work on these things. Main thing is MTI, where you need to stop saying book. It's book, right? It's
Yes,
old.
sir.
Can you say? Can you read this sentence for me? The first paragraph. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, read the first paragraph from here to here.
First paragraph, sir.
Yes.
I recently read a book called The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. It is a novel that falls under the genre of self-help and inspirational fiction. The story is about a shepherd boy named Santiago,
Santiago.
yeah, who has a dream about a hidden treasure and decides to pursue it. The book is a journey of his pursuit of a treasure and the various lessons that he learns along the way.
Okay. So even some pronunciation errors also I can see. Shepherd. Can you say shepherd?
What's it?
Shepherd. I'm showing you this
Shepherd.
cursor, right? Can you pronounce it? Shepherd?
Shepherd.
Shepherd. Pa. Shepherd.
Shepherd.
It's not fa. Shepherd.
Shepherd.
Okay. So treasure. Treasure.
Treasure.
Treasure. So you have showered problems. Okay. So what you'll do for this tongue twister is you need to write all the showers on a paper. At least like write 4 to 5 showers. What are showers here? Dissatisfaction, imperfection, pressure, measure. So all these has sha and ja words, right? Even
Yes, sir.
shepherd has sha, isn't it? So I want you to write these kind of words and start pronouncing it loudly. So that will, eradicate that uh, tongue twister. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
And also, I want you to work on your pronunciation. Most of it, like here also, you were saying, I recently read the book, you said, okay? So I want you to, how will you actually eradicate this, or how will you actually amend this, or how will you correct this? You need to watch or listen to the people, English speakers. Okay, so you have to watch English news channels, Indian English news channels, at least CNN. You know CNN, right? That's an Indian news channel. Okay,
Yes, sir.
any Indian English news channel, please start watching them, because they're all in um, neutral English. Okay, then afterwards you can go for foreign news channels like BBC and all. Okay, first start with this English news channels, which are CNN. Okay, any Indian English news channels, or India Today, like these kind of news channels. And also watch English interviews. For example, if you like entertainment, any entertainment related interviews which are in English again. Okay, so watch those people, how they are pronouncing things. Okay, and also listen to the conversations. And I believe when you do listening in, see, IELTS is IELTS also has listening, isn't it? So
Yes.
you listen to these audios of listening, then also you can catch how they are speaking. But these audios of listening are purely in UK based. UK or US person will become like speakers will be coming in there. Okay, so but first start with these English news channels, English interviews of our entertainment people, like hero heroines or the actors when they speak in English, how they speak, they really speak very beautifully, right? So watch those and watch series, English series, watch. Uh, these are the 3 to 4 things you're going to do. Okay, and observe the mouth movement, how they are doing it, how they are pronouncing it. Okay, then you will get it. Okay,
Okay, sir. Okay,
Maya,
sir. Thank you.
very good try by the way. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so I want you to other guys to raise your hands for this topic, which is describe a favorite childhood memory. Let's see who wants to speak on this topic. Can you raise hands for this topic, please? Describe a favorite childhood memory. Those who have raised for the previous one, you can undo it if you don't want to speak on this. I mean, obviously, if you want to redo it, I mean, speak on this, you can actually again raise the hand. Okay. So I'm giving 1 minute for preparation to everyone, those who have raised the hand or those who have not even raised the hand. Okay. Yes. For everyone, I'm giving you 1 minute for the preparation. So 1 minute for preparation starts now for everyone. Then I'll ask you to speak. Okay, I believe 1 minute is done. So now, guys, raise hands. Those who want to speak on this topic, which is shown on the screen. Okay. Okay. Let's go with Jahnavi. Okay, Jahnavi has already given the speech. I mean, she spoke to me, right? This time we'll go with Jebin Jose. Jebin?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hi, Jebin. How are you?
Fine. So, what about you?
Very good. Yes, thank you so much. So, Jebin, like, what do you do and where you calling from?
I'm from Calicut, Kerala, and I have completed my BCA graduation,
Okay,
Bachelor of Computer Application,
great. And why did you choose this subject, BCA?
because I love technology. I love developing apps, and like to know about gadgets and all. So I basically chose
Great,
this.
great, great. Very good. So, this is a part two topic, which is there on your screen now. You have to speak on the topic for 2 minutes, okay? And I'm switching on my stopwatch. You can start now.
Mm. The favorite childhood memory I had was when I had a trip with my friends. We went to a resort that is in Puvaranthor. So basically, why was this so favorite for me was I had met with an accident way before, so I had a depression and all. So I was not able to think clearly. I was this trip basically helped me in a lot of ways. So it so I was basically didn't want to go to the trip. So my friends came to my home and they really wanted me to go there. So I went there, and yeah, I was so moody out there. I didn't want to talk to anybody. So I was been bedridden for almost 4 months. So that was it. So then they talked about it. Why are you so depressed? Life goes on. Uh, You choose what you want to be. A bad thing happens, and all those things. And after that, there was the next day came by. So we went to see an early sunrise, and it was a beautiful sunrise. Our scene, and it just you know, it take my mood away, and I feel like I'm just you know reliving the moment, and I just become alive, and it was one of the favorite childhood memory I had.
Okay, good. So only 6 seconds were left to be 2 minutes. Okay, very good, but it's a good try. So whenever you feel that you are getting shortage of memory, I mean, getting shortage of words and thoughts, you can always talk about another childhood memory, another favorite childhood memory. Okay,
Right. Okay.
so it's not that you have to speak only one scenario here. You can also speak about another one also. Okay.
Actually, I haven't prepared. I just just blurred out.
Yes, that is what we want here, naturality. See,
Yeah.
here you have spoken, here you got this topic. Again, this topic might not come in your examination. Some other topic can come.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the spontaneity is what they want. So
Mhm.
whatever the topic is, you need to speak on for 2 minutes, and you can speak anything and everything, believe me. Okay.
Okay.
And also, when you get shortage of words or sentences, like I told you, right? You can always choose another uh, not different topics, the same thing. The theme should be same, which is
Okay.
childhood memory. But you can take another scenario of
Well,
it.
different childhood memory and talk about,
Memory
right?
of it.
Yeah.
Yes. So basically, okay, Jebin, like, did you go and live? Have you lived in any other foreign country before?
No, 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 I haven't.
But where did you pick up this accent from?
Have seen my many series and all. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It just came to me like naturally. I
Do
don't know.
do you speak at home English?
No, no, no.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
people talk about it. How, Jevin, how did this accent get to you? And
Ah,
yeah, yeah. In interview also, I had an interview recently. So
okay.
my friend just advised me, don't talk, don't talk like this. You are living in India, so why do you want to have an accent or something like that? They will be thinking that you are just making it or something like that, and you
Ah.
will not be getting any,
No, I found it is coming naturally, but no worries. Unless until it is hampering the neutrality of the language, you can always go for it. Okay.
And
And
sometimes people say that it is so difficult for them to understand me. I don't know about that, but yeah,
no, I
no,
believe those who are listening to you on the call now, they are able to listen. I mean, hear you.
yeah,
So I mean, according to me, I have no issues. But if you can, decrease that accent,
yeah.
don't make it very strong when you're speaking normally. When I'm asking things now, right?
Mm,
When I told you to speak on the topic, you had a little strong accent. So
yeah.
just decrease that. When I'm asking you in general questions, like what do
Mm,
you do? Like, did you have an accent and all? Then you were like free flowing. So I want that. Or the
yeah,
even
I
IELTS exam also want that. Okay.
yeah.
Don't add any strong accent. But
Yeah.
otherwise, if you cannot help it, no worries. But
Yeah.
if you feel that yes, you can actually decrease that accent a little bit more, then
Mm.
that will do wonders. Okay.
So what band will I be getting for this?
Yes, yes. The areas where you can improve is one that is that strong accent. You can decrease that, and also you said I had a depression. Instead of
Mm.
saying I had a depression, I went through a depression. I went into depression.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
So I went into depression at that point of time, blah blah blah. Okay. So you said I
Yeah.
had a depression, and
Mm.
one word. which you were repeating a number of times was basically.
Basically, yeah. No. I was just, I was,
Yes.
yeah,
So you know that, right? So you need
I
to
know.
decrease that. Otherwise, after a certain point of time, I felt that you were not repeating it again.
Yeah.
Only in the starting, you said basically three
I
to
was
four times.
stuck for a moment, so that I have to somewhat feel some words.
So there is a small trick for it. Instead of basically, you can add another word, moreover,
Hmm.
or like that, you know, these
Yeah.
kind of words. Okay,
Yeah.
so that will make it as a different word altogether, and it won't be monotonous.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, and also I wanted to prepare on these kind of different topics. For example, like I told for the previous callers also, even in our Ubergrad website also, there are a number of topics, and along with the answers, sample answers also are there. Okay, so you can go through them. And apart
So,
from those topics, also hell number of topics are there in even in internet.
yeah.
Go through them. It's not that when you go to the interview for the examination, all of a sudden you got a new topic. No, it shouldn't be like that. Usually the topics are repeated, but if you already have gone through it, you will be okay. I know this. I can speak
Mhm.
on it.
Yeah.
So if you prepare on 30 to 40 topics before your examination, definitely that would be a cakewalk for you. And you're a scorer of 7+ bats easily.
7%.
Yes.
So I can go for it, right? The IELTS.
Yes, you can.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, very good, very good.
Thank you very much.
Good. So next caller is Aryan.
Good evening, sir.
Okay, Aryan, where are you calling
Yes, sir.
from?
I'm from Delhi, sir.
Delhi. So here there's a topic in front of you.
Yes, sir.
Childhood memory, favorite childhood memory. Can you speak on the topic for 2 minutes, please?
Sure, sir, sure.
Sure. Your timer starts now.
So, when it comes to my favorite childhood memory, I still remember it was during my school time when I was in primary school. I still remember it was a fancy day competition. At that time, I was probably in fifth class, fifth standard, and in the fancy dress competition, I took part, and I still remember I played a role of a lawyer. And a day before the fancy dress competition, I asked my parents that I want dress and I want to be a lawyer and all. So, and I in fact, I remember those lines. I prepared a few lines that I'm lawyer, I stand by the truth, fight for the justice, and more and more. So, I still remember those days. I was in the backstage and I was sweating. I was about to cry, and my teacher came and he told me a very beautiful lesson. See, Aryan, it's your actions that helps you go overcome your fear. And this is what made my this a very memorable thing. That lesson that my teacher told me, if you want to overcome your fear, then it's just your actions. That day I just kept that straight into my head. If I want to overcome any fear, I have to move, I have to put efforts into that, I have to show some actions. And that thing I still remember. And it was uh, like my favorite childhood memory. I go to the stage, I did fumble, I cried on the stage, but yeah, it was very clear from now onwards. I still remember anything, whether it's my stage fear or it's my fear with water. I'm only gonna overcome with that by my actions. And it still had this lesson that I had during my childhood. The teacher that taught me had a very positive impact till now, and I'm pretty sure it will go ahead throughout my life. Thank you.
Very good. You spoke for a length of almost 2 minutes, just 4 seconds less. Still 4 seconds are there, but it's okay. You spoke for a length of time. If you're getting shortage of, thought process, you can always talk about another childhood memory. No
Okay,
issue.
sure,
Okay.
sure, so sure.
Yes. Very good. I like your pronunciation. I like also that you have spoken without any grammatical errors. Okay.
Okay,
So, and apart from that, yes, I don't have any other thing to say. Okay, only just work on this 2 minute thing. Okay, so for a length of 2 minutes, you need to speak on topics because you don't know
okay,
what kind of topic you will get it in the examination. So
sure,
usually there'll be general topics, very general. So
sure,
favorite
so sure.
childhood memory, book, or the hobby which interests you a lot. So you need to speak on the top. They say 1 to 2 minutes, but they want you to speak for 2 minutes to get a higher band score. So
Sure.
you're a score of 7+ bands. Very good.
So by the way, did I fumble? I feel
No.
I fumbled a bit.
Yeah, if you feel that, yes, you can work on it. But as a listener, I didn't feel that. I felt that you were grabbing those memories and trying to engage.
Sure, sure. So
Okay,
just last thing I wanted to know, I even posted in the chat box, but I didn't get the reward.
I
Um,
didn't see it. I didn't see audio. Yeah.
I just joined this class today, so I don't know. Like, is this the first class or or it's already
There's a-
started? Or,
No, so you just need to know what is part one all about. So you can just check the previous videos on the
okay,
website. You'll get it. Okay.
sure, sure.
Now,
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
we have spoken on part two, and
Okay,
another part is also there, which I'm going to discuss. Just be with me for another 5 minutes. You'll come
sure,
to know
sure.
about the entire thing.
Thank you
Okay.
so much, sir.
Yes. Very good, guys. I love your participations. So we'll go to what is part three. So as I told, there are three parts. Okay. So part one is general introduction of yours and followed up by some general questions. And part two is a topic round, like these kind of topics. And part three, what is part three? Part three also I told you that it's a follow-up questions, or these are follow-up questions of part two. Okay, this is also again 4 to 5 minutes, and altogether the entire speaking is only for 11 to 14 minutes. The entire examination. Okay, so even part three is for 4 to 5 minutes, and you'll be asked hardly 4 to 5 questions. Okay, and these are all follow-up questions on part two. For example, we have discussed this, like what kind of challenges do you think people, okay, sorry, we have discussed this part two question. Describe a memorable trip that you have taken, isn't it? So based on this part two, the part three question is this. For example, what kind of challenges do you think people face while traveling? Because the part two question is on traveling, trips, and other things, isn't it? So definitely the question suits this topic. Obviously, it's a follow-up question. So I want someone to answer this question. You can raise hands again, guys. Let's give a chance for the people who have not spoken on this. Okay. Yes. We'll speak with Hemant.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, hi Hemant. How are you?
I'm good, sir. What about you, sir?
Yes, I'm good too. I think I have spoken to you last time, isn't it? The last class.
No, sir.
Oh, this is the first time.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I felt that I spoke to you in the last class. Okay. What kind of challenges do you think people face during like traveling to new places?
Uh, People will face like some of the health issues if they are not so good with that climate, and they are not. They need to adapt to that environment, and they need to adapt to the climate, sir. And they
Okay.
need to they need to travel from one place to another place so that they need to make their new friends and new circle.
Definitely.
And
The basic challenges are these, Prakash. For example, language. Language barriers can also be a basic challenge when you go to new places, isn't it?
yes, sir.
So you need to know the places. You need to know, even sometimes you might not know where to go and how to go or to a place. So even those challenges also to guide someone should be there, isn't it? Or a physical guide should be there, or a book guide, or a guide where the maps and all. Because everyone uses GPS, isn't it? So if you have a
Yes,
Google,
sir.
you can go anywhere in this. But the biggest challenge could be the language barriers, culture barriers. Don't you think so?
Yes, sir.
Yes, very
And
good. Can you say environment?
sorry, sir. Come again. Can't hear you.
Environment. It's not environment, it's environment.
Okay. Environment.
Environment. Okay. Yes, very good. So here, basically, guys, it's not only for Prakash, for everyone. When part three question is asked, you need to answer it in 3 to 4 sentences. Okay, that's it. It's not like you need to speak for a length of time like part two. No, in part two, you need to speak for 2 minutes. But part one and part three, there's no time limit. They'll randomly they'll just ask some questions. You need to speak at least 3 sentences, but you can speak up to a length of 5 to 6 sentences for each question. Not a big deal. Okay. Yes. Very good, Prakash. Good.
Uh, yes, sir.
Yes. So this is a stipulated answer where you can speak on the previous question, which is what kind of challenges do people face while traveling. So it is written here something like this. Traveling to new places can be challenging in many ways. One of the biggest challenges is dealing with cultural differences like language barriers, customs, social norms, etc. This can make it difficult to communicate with locals and navigate. So you are explaining how it is. Sometimes it will be very difficult to speak with locals if you don't know the language or unfamiliar with the language and territory, isn't it? Another challenge is dealing with logistic issues like transportation, like I told you, right? Transportation, accommodation, safety concerns. Obviously, safety also. When you're going to a place, whether what kind of safety it is and all. Okay, guys. And additionally, travelers may face unexpected obstacles like illness or unexpected events like disrupting their plans and stuff. Guys, you can mute it. All of you can mute it, please. Mute yourselves, everyone. Yes, I can hear some disturbance. Okay. So next question is, let's see. Yes, this is the question, and this question is based on part two topic, which is describe a book which you have read recently. So it is not very much related to this, but it is something related to technology and reading. Yes, obviously books only, but you can talk about technology and reading both. Okay. Yes. So let's see who can speak on this topic. Please raise hands. And you need to speak only 2 to 3 sentences. That's it. Nothing more than that. See, minimum is 3 sentences, but you can speak for a length of 4 to 5 or 6 sentences. It should not be again, okay, you'll be counting 10 sentences under the table. One, two, three. Only Shafiq sir said only 3 sentences. I'll speak only three. But it should be natural again. If you want to speak a little bit more, also it's fine, because part three you need to be more elaborative. And one more thing you have observed or not, part three questions are not about you. It's about people, it's about others, it's about society, it's about world economy. Okay, so that wider spectrum is there. But part one is all about you, your introduction, what do you do, what do you eat, okay, where do you work. So part one is that. But part three is about what other people think, what others do. Okay. How do people react with technology and reading, like these kind of things about people, economy, world. It's a wider spectrum. So let's go with Bhavani Reddy.
So,
Yeah, hi. So how has technology impacted people's reading habits in recent years, Bhavani?
sir, technology has a huge impact on reading people's reading habits. Basically, there are pros and cons. Pros are like we can't get in person. We can't get the knowledge of a book in person if we don't have a bit of reading. So we can listen to the podcast or the videos or the audios that are available in the internet on the internet.
Definitely. Very good. Very good. Very good, Bhavani. I love the ideology. Even though people don't go to the books, we can also use technology and read podcasts, listen to the podcast, read it on different gadgets like Kindle and all, or even in our mobile phones also we can read things, isn't it? So reading habits can be developed through these ways also, isn't it? That's what you said. Very good.
Yes, sir.
Good. Let's go with another caller. His name is Shahid M. Khan. Shah.
Hi, sir.
Yeah, what's your name? I'm sorry, Mr. Khan.
Shahryar, Shahryar. It's Shahryar.
Shahid. Okay. So, um, yes, the question is in front of you. How has technology impacted people's reading habits?
So, when it comes to reading habits, I think technology has kind of played like a double-edged sword. So it's up to the user how he or she wants to use technology. So as you like, there are technologies where there are softwares where there are like Kindle readers and hardware products, and it enhances the reading habits of the user. But otherwise, when it comes to reading, let's say there's a novel and there are movies on that novel. So what a user, let's say he or she prefers visual, so they will automatically go towards movies and not the other way around. So for reading habits, I think technology, it's ultimately up to the user how they want to use it.
Very good. Very good. I love your thought. So people go for visuality rather than reading in person, right? Very good.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So thank you. Thank you so much. Um, yes. Let's discuss the last question, which is how can individuals contribute to sustainable tourism when traveling? Okay, this is no, we'll go with another question. How? Yes, this is better one. Okay, see, all the questions are better. You don't know which question you'll get, guys. But yes, we'll go with this one. I want to see who wants to speak on this question. Do you think music has the power to change society and how? And the question of part two, this part three is based on this question, which is on a hobby. Obviously, music is a hobby, right, for many of us. So this is based on this. So let's see who wants to speak on this. Uh, can I go with Samat? Samat. Samat Prakash.
Good evening, sir.
Very good evening, Samat. How are you?
I'm good, sir. What about you?
I'm great. Do you think music has the power to change society and how?
Of course, sir. Music has the power to change society. Well, in my perspective, I think that music is the one where people feels everything and they tries to change. Like when I was not into music, I wasn't that good enough to do something. But after I got something music, I wanted to do something I can do. So I think music has the power to change society.
So what did you do after getting the
Like it
music?
gives you some times of confidence, some kinds of feelings, because music carries everything. If you feel lonely, you can hear music and calm yourself. So I think music has the power to change society.
Okay, okay. So what one thing you have changed in your life after listening to the music?
Well, my concentration level, I guess.
And how is that?
Like whenever I feel lack of concentration, I start listening music, and after some minutes, my mind feel fresh, so I can focus on the work in which I am going to.
Okay, very good, Samant. Thank you. And you said only one place. You said some kinds of confidence. Okay,
Hmm.
it's not kinds. Some kind of confidence. I would get it. Kind. Okay, you said
Yes, sir.
kinds two times. So
Ah,
it's not some kinds of, some kind of. Okay.
kind of. Okay, sir.
Otherwise, you are good, very good. You understood the question, you know what to speak. Even I asked some more question on it to clarify, like what have the music done to your life. So you were able to answer it with confidence. Very good,
Thank you, sir.
good. Uh, yes. Last but not the least, um I'll go with Jebin Jose. I know it's a repeated caller, but
Hello, sir.
yes, yeah, Jebin.
Yes.
Devin, the question is in front of you.
Yeah.
In your opinion, what are some of the key skills required to be successful? To become a manager. Event is not required for you to become a manager.
Now, the key skills required to be a manager is the leadership skills. Want to be a good leader, to influence people, to bring the entire crew together, you have to have a good leadership skill and emotion control. If you have a good emotional control, people will trigger you constantly. People would do things, will not do things in time. people, someone would not reach in time, and it would just play your emotion. So you have to have emotional control and also have a good attitude towards your crew members, your
Very
people.
good. And another question to you. Uh, do you prefer traveling alone or with friends, and why?
I would love to travel alone, but also I love to travel with friends. The reason I want to travel alone is like you can have the surroundings all to yourself, right? Your people won't be disturbing you. You can just grasp all the beautiful places you will be visiting. You can feel the moment all by yourself. But going with the friends has a different vibe to it. You can have, you can laugh, you can talk about things, you can describe it to people, you can know their opinion, and it will be another fun. But
Very
yes,
good. Very good. Good. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're good to go. Okay. Guys, so there are some more topics. Part three questions like these. And those questions are also listed in our today's handout and also in our website. You can go through them. Okay. So you can research more of part three questions too based on part two topics. So that will also will be available on the internet. Okay, you can go through n number of topics so that you can be confident on the day where you need to give your speaking examination. Just go through all the topics, and also some stipulated answers are also there in our website where you can check these. Even the handout which is given for today, you can check that too. Okay, so these are like sample answers, but any which ways you have to tell your story after you read this hint answer. Okay, so that is all from my end. If you have any other questions, you can always post it to me now in the chat box. So let me see if we have any questions here. Okay, now I can see some of your questions. Yes, if those who have joined today, don't worry. Just see the previous videos in our website. Like Aryan has typed me that. How can I get the previous videos? You can always go to the website and do it. Okay. I feel like he's from abroad. Okay. Yes, it's okay. Okay. Okay, guys. So that's all from my end. Have a nice weekend. And yes, stay safe and all the best for your IELTS examination and also for your future. Definitely, you would reach your goals. Just try with utmost confidence and give all your energy to get to that level. Definitely, you can reach your goals. So stay safe and have a very happy new year. Okay. Yes, advance happy new year.